the fight. This holds. Really shake up the top of the overall standings after game number one. The boys, they came in second place, just 3 points back with Mayhem. The Thunder from down under were just 6 points back.
It's interesting, they don't look that tired, so maybe just something got out of sync on those chest bar pull-ups. Maybe they're playing a little conservative. They don't look like they're working particularly harder than the rest of the field on either side of them on the bike. So Rich checking in on Angela, making sure that they're not burning out early. They could be making a push late like JST can be.
2.
Moves fast. Heart rate only.
1.
Beats per minute.
Just cruising. Amazing how he's able to manage his heart rate and something like an echo bike that notoriously spikes your heart rate.
Thunder from down under there to be back to the warm. Next to them, 2.5 men with the number 2. There are 2 teams with that name in the field here. 20 synchronized warm clusters.
Not just 2 in the same field, 2 in this heat, John.
The other 2.5 men team at the other end of the floor. They're on the far left side.
It's impressive how smooth Thunder from down under looks on this one. And notice they put the Lugos in front, and he's going to have a much different squat gains because of how tall he is, because of his leg length. But putting him in front, he is one of the stronger athletes. It allows Con and James to basically work off of that, find his pace and work off of that. Because their cadence is going to be faster, they can slow it down. It's easier for them to slow down.
Porter on the left, James Dewey's in the middle, Logos on the right, and they are getting to work right now on their 20 synchro test bar pull-up, and they are the only team on the rig. About to be joined by the boys, Noel Olsen, Travis Merritt, and Chandler Smith. Top 3 teams off the screen right now. The Thunder from down under in the upper left. They're on the left side of that box. 2.5 men on the right. They sit in third. And then the boys, on the bottom right, Nolan Wilson, Travis Merritt, Chandler Smith.
The boys just ripped off 2 big chunks there. Made up a ton of ground with Thunder from down under.
They had that move into second place. And Thunder from down under, the boys getting to the right for the second time is Rich Froendt and the Mayhem team are now on a pull-up bar. They're in the background there in these blue shirts behind Chandler Smith. Mayer, Smith, and Olsen battling with Concord, James Bury, and Matt DeLucas for the lead here. Time to beat once again, 9:39.19 seconds. These 2 teams coming in second and third place overall. In the standings, the boys with 97 points, Thunder from down under with 94. They have plenty of people right now between them and the team that's at the top of the overall standings, Mayhem and Paradise. And now Mayhem dropping off in their set of 20 here. Travis Williams, the team Hercules, they were going back to the bike as well. This is a bit of a surprise, especially in an event that has the world. Now, I know that Lou Parker and Angelo Vichico may not train that well.
I think you kind of have to look at the body language here. You see Rich and Angelo, when they drop down, they immediately start walking, moving a little bit behind. Possible that maybe chest bars aren't his movement, and this is, maybe what's throttling back a little bit.
Thunder from down under back to the work for the third and final time, and now the boys keeping the pressure on them. 10 reps here on the work. And Thunder from down under, they are on their 4th rep here of the set of 10, now 5, so they're about halfway through before the boys get started.
Oh man, and it's good that Thunder from down under got about 4 reps in before the boys started working. The boys actually picked up reps on the chest bar last time. I would love to see this come down to a 10-calorie all-out race. If you got the Lugos Remember James Newberry from the games going full send on the assault bike a couple years ago, and Con Porter tremendous on the machine.
And now the boys and Thunder from Down Under starting their sequel chest to bar at the same time. 10 reps here, then back to the bike. And remember, all three athletes have to get through the 10 calories in order for you to be done. Thunder from Down Under and the boys done at the same time. Here goes the sprint back to the bike. And we'll see who has enough left in the tank here for an all-out effort of 10 calories. An event win on the line between the boys and the Thunder from Down Under. Hand in the air for both teams' judges. Smith is done. Lucas is done. And Olsen is done just ahead. It looks like the boys will pick up the event win by maybe a second over the Thunder from Down Under. And it came down, Tommy, to that sprint on the bike.
Oh man, and you can see the resulting carnage from that final sprint. I mean, for all of that workout to come down to the final 10 calories, that's just pure grit.
So other teams finishing up now.
That's Invictus, Joshua Chama.
This is huge for the boys as the number 2.5 men have finished up. And the boys are going to be the overall leaders because every team that comes across ahead of Mayhem is just more points, but Mayhem is surrendering and they only led by 3 coming into this event. And there they are on their final set of chest to bar pull-ups.
Like I said earlier, you can just see the difference in body language between Chico and Froendt and Parker. It looks like Parker's a little bit gassed. He's just fighting it up about.
Team Nicholas is in there. Through 11 colleagues, Roy Gamboa and Travis Williams.
I mean, Thunder from Down Under may not have gotten the event win. They may not be the overall lead, but they've certainly picked up enough points now on Mayhem to move up into second. Mayhem, we just saw Hercules and Invictus both come across. You know, looking at Mayhem around 5th.
This will certainly shake up the top of the overall leaderboard. The top 2 look to be the boys followed by the Thunder from Down Under.
6.
Now, how far Mayhem is going to fall, that is the question. But it is only day number 1. Still plenty of the best left here.
This is the spelled out 2.5 men on your right, just came onto your screen. Saw Victor Monstead for a split second.
We're going to have to find another name for one of these teams.
20.
Travis Beaver, Chandler Smith, and Noah Olsen. And we were talking about the individual version of this event earlier. Bill Gunner and I were. He was saying how the chest bar pull-ups were really not even a factor just because they were one of the easier movements in this triplet with the individuals that had the barbell obviously not the board. But this one did come down to the pull-ups that made a huge difference.
100%. Anytime you have to account for weather out there,
15.
it's more than likely going to mean that you're adjusting your chest to bar pull cadence. And for some of these top athletes, it's almost a mindless movement for them typically. So now you've got to be a little bit more focused. It's less energy focused towards, you know, breathing, maintaining that energy balance. And instead you're worried about whether or not you're in sync, and then before you know it, that heart rate spikes and things start to go south.
Chandler Smith talking to his own Travis Williams again, one of the level colleagues. The time cap is now hit.
8 left.
And day 1 of competition for the elite teams and elite individuals is now in the books. And the boys have themselves a good time on day number 1. They win event number 2, and they look to have the overall lead as they go into day 2 of competition.
A trio of talented individual games athletes turn out to be a pretty good trio as a team so far. Pretty good showing overall from Thunder from Down Under. You know, this isn't the original trio they had. Right, Ludo stepping in admirably, him lead that team into that final 10 calories, but the boys couldn't shake him.
Medball.
They started to pick up ground. With each round, they would start to pick up steam on the chest of our opponents. I love seeing that passion from the Lucas, getting them fired up. And in the end, it came down to one final echo light sprint. You can see his hands. What happened?
You all right? You have 10 Medball to shoulder left.
It came down ultimately to the calories on the bike, but they really, these three made up a lot of ground on the bullet ball, especially on that round 22 big sets of 10, as you mentioned. And that's what really cut into the lead that Thunder from Down Under had built in round number 1. A lot of crowd sticking around here. This is really a fantastic environment and atmosphere at this event. I'm making my first trip here to be part of this, and I've been really impressed with just everything going on in this event.
And it's only going to get better, right? This is Thursday.
That's the thing.
People still have work. They're going to set their file in Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the weekend, you know. We're going to pump that cumbia music up a little bit louder.